Yeah, that's beautiful. And so this is interesting. You you're able to, because I do think especially in enterprise sales, like people are very, very competitive, or there's a lot of hours, like deadlines, a lot of at stake in terms of like potentially winning pretty big deals that could make a huge difference in making a dent in the mortgage. How do you recommend folks think about their energy levels in terms of like, hey, like I feel like now that I'm more hybrid or working remotely, I want to make time to go to the gym, but I feel guilty. That's like
Hmm.
probably shouldn't be going to the gym during 9 to 5 work hours.
Yeah.
Love.
I'm going to answer your question, but I'm going to answer something differently as well. This is where earlier you asked me, do I still feel imposter syndrome? And yes, I feel imposter syndrome because I'm still in growth phases. But now I see it as, yes, I feel this imposter syndrome and I don't make it mean anything about myself. But I want to just comment on the energy piece of sometimes I I like notice like, oh man, I'm feeling like a fraud right now. And then I ask myself, like, do I want to grow right now? Like, is this a good
Mm,
time? Am I forcing myself to grow even though actually I shouldn't be growing? Or like,
mm,
is this something that I want to choose? Like I'm ready to do it. And in those times where
mm,
I'm like, yeah, like I'm ready, like I'm game, let's do this. Then when I feel that imposter syndrome, I see it as, oh, I'm in my sweet spot. Like I'm somebody who loves to learn and grow and develop. And this imposter
mm,
syndrome is not a sign that I'm not cut out for it. It's a sign that I'm right in my sweet spot. And I
mm,
think about it a lot like muscle growth. So
mm,
if you go try a new workout, afterwards, probably your muscles are going to be super sore. And you're going to feel muscles. Sorry, there's a gnat. You're going to feel muscles that
mhm.
you haven't felt before that you didn't know existed. But what's
Yeah.
interesting is when we feel muscle soreness, we think to ourselves, like, oh, that workout worked, right? I
Mm,
feel this discomfort, and it's a
mm,
sign that the work that I put in to grow is working. And I wish
mm,
we did the same thing for our mental growth. To me, it's the exact same thing. Imposter syndrome is just like sore muscles.
mm,
Imposter syndrome is discomfort that is evidence that the mental growth you're putting in is working. And I wish that instead
mm.
of we looking at it as like, oh, I'm not cut out for this, I'm not good enough for this, I'm not going to be good enough for this, I wish we saw it as like, it's working. Cool.